Alright guys, let me show you how to change the front wheel bearing on a 2012 Ford Fiesta SE. Alright guys, so first things first, you'll take your wheel off and take your brake caliper off. Now, if you're attempting to do your own wheel bearings, I'm sure you probably know how to do at least that much. You know, take the caliper off. It's just this bolt here and this bolt here, 15 millimeter, pop the caliper off. Now, what I recommend doing is putting your caliper up here, zip tying it up out of place. You do not want to just let this hang. That puts unnecessary stress on the brake line, and you could break the line, it could start leaking, a lot of bad stuff there. You don't want to do that. So zip tie that bad boy up out of the way. After you get your wheel off, you can go ahead and pull your axle nut off if you want, 32 millimeter. Get your brake caliper set up out of the way. You want to go ahead and take this off. That is an 18 millimeter. Now, I'm not saying this is the only way to do it. This is just the way I like to do it. But I like to go ahead and spray a little bit of penetrating oil in that. Let that set for a few. Then use one of these. To knock it out of there with. Oh, too easy. Okay. Not sure if you can see it. There's a glare on my screen, but right here is a 8 millimeter bolt. We want to take this out, pop this out, and then kind of hang it up out of the way. All right, we've got the bolt out. Pull this out and just kind of wrap it around up out of the way. All right, next we want to see if I go ahead and get in these bolts out here. All right, so for these, the nut is an 18 millimeter and the bolt is a 15. All right, so top one's out. Both these top ones are out. Now for this bottom one, for whatever reason, the bolt side here is a 13 millimeter with the nut side a 15 millimeter. All right, now that the bottom one is out, the only thing that's left kind of holding it in is the axle itself. So if you've got the axle nut off, you can gently tap this, or maybe even put a piece of wood against it so that way you don't damage the threads. You do not want to damage these threads. And you can tap that a little bit to push the axle back, and then this whole hub setup here should pull right off. Okay, got the axle pushed back and out over to the side. Now down here you can see how this is. Get the camera to focus in on it. So what we need to do here, let me see if I can turn the flash on. You can see this right here needs to be knocked down, so that way this lower control arm here will pop out, and this hub here will pop up off of that ball joint setup here. Okay, now that this is off and I'm thoroughly tired from beating on it so much, now it's the fun part, which is pressing the old wheel bearing out and pressing the new one in. Alright guys, so I came down to my neighbor's house because not only is he the world's greatest mechanic, but he's the world's greatest neighbor for putting up with me constantly coming down here and borrowing his tools and such. So after you get this off, what he did anyways, was he took his hammer right here and this. Okay, yeah, so right here's how it looks whenever it's together. Then he used this right here to go in from this way and knock this out this way. Yep. And then now we also need to get this snap ring right here off, so that way we can get the old bearings out.
Now, I'll just be honest, if it wasn't for my neighbor, I wouldn't be able to do this particular task by myself, because I don't have a lot of the necessary equipment. I don't have the oxyacetylene torch that he uses to cut the races off, and I don't have a press either.
Now, the hard part is getting this, what's it called, the race off? getting the race off this, it essentially involves a lot of torching, heating, and beating. All right, so he did an awesome job. Used that torch, heated them up, and beat those off of there. They don't look it, but do not touch those right now.
Now this steering knuckle has a place here for the speed sensor. So you want to make sure that you're looking at where the speed sensor is located. And then you want to make sure that you take the time to look at your bearing, because it will have a magnetic side, which is like the speed sensor side. And you need to make sure that you install that side properly, facing where the sensor is going to be located in the steering knuckle.
All right. So what's the trick with getting that part pressed into here? The hub.
When you're pressing the hub in, you have to put a sleeve over it, and then you have to press it so that it holds the bearing and the sleeve together to keep the bearing from coming apart.
Okay. Yeah, because if you try to press it without holding that in there, it would just pull the bearing apart.
Yeah, it just destroys your bearing.
Good deal. Good wise piece of information there.
Yep. And there you are.
Yes, sir. Alright guys, well that's pretty much about it. Now we just need to put everything back, you know, where it goes, just in the reverse order that we did everything. I hope this helps. I know there's a lot of you guys that's like me and don't really have the money to like take this to an actual shop or whatever. I got lucky and I've got a friend, you know, who has the press that, you know, who was helping me do that and stuff. So, but anyways guys, now we just got to put this back on the car and put everything back together. If you guys have any other questions, just drop me a comment, let me know, and I will do my best to help you. So as always, thank you guys for stopping in. Catch you guys later.